Everyone is given the same 24 hours each day, yet some people move closer to success while others feel constantly busy but strangely unfulfilled. And this difference is not caused by luck, intelligence, or opportunity, but by how time is used, because many people waste their days without realizing it, believing that tomorrow will somehow be more productive than today, and slowly this habit turns into regret, frustration, and lost potential. And this story begins with that quiet realization that time is not just something we spend, it is life itself, and every careless hour quietly shapes the future we will eventually have to live with. The person at the center of this story lived an ordinary life with ordinary dreams, always feeling busy yet never feeling satisfied, because each day was filled with small tasks, distractions, and responsibilities that consumed time without creating progress. And although there were moments of motivation and plans for change, they were often postponed, replaced by scrolling, comfort, or meaningless routines. And slowly the days began to look the same, filled with effort but empty of direction, creating confusion about why life felt stuck despite constant activity. And this quiet frustration grew heavier as time passed, because deep down there was a sense that something valuable was being wasted. Without realizing it, the greatest mistake was not laziness but unconscious time waste, because hours disappeared into distractions, short pleasures, and false urgency, while important goals were always pushed to tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. And this habit created a cycle where days felt busy but progress remained invisible, leading to regret at night and empty promises in the morning. And the emotional weight of wasted time slowly turned into self-doubt, because each lost day felt like a missed opportunity that could never be recovered, making the future feel smaller and the past feel heavier with every passing week. The turning point arrived quietly, through a simple realization shared by a calm and thoughtful voice, explaining that time is not something to manage later, but something to respect now, because time once spent never returns, and success is not built through rare moments of effort but through daily choices. And this idea felt uncomfortable yet honest, because it removed excuses and placed responsibility gently but firmly where it belonged, revealing that changing how time is spent could slowly change everything else. From that moment, the person began making small but intentional changes, choosing to spend time with awareness instead of habit, starting the day earlier, planning priorities before distractions, and dedicating focused time to what truly mattered, even if it was only a few minutes. And instead of trying to change everything at once, the focus shifted to protecting time from waste, limiting unnecessary scrolling, meaningless conversations, and emotional procrastination. And at first this discipline felt uncomfortable, because comfort had always been easier than purpose. But slowly something changed, because time spent wisely created clarity, and clarity reduced stress, and the day began to feel lighter, not because life became easier, but because energy was finally directed toward meaningful growth rather than constant distraction. As weeks passed, the effects of wise time use became visible, not in dramatic success, but in steady improvement, clearer goals, stronger focus, and a sense of control that had been missing for years. And confidence slowly returned, because progress no longer depended on motivation, but on structure, and others began noticing the calm discipline, asking what had changed. While the person realized that managing time was not about doing more, but about doing what mattered, and this understanding created inner peace, because each day now felt purposeful, even when progress was slow. This story carries a simple truth, that time is life's most valuable currency, and how it is spent determines who we become, because success is built from daily decisions, not rare moments of inspiration, and anyone can change their future by choosing to respect time today, understanding that discipline protects dreams while distraction silently destroys them, and when time is used wisely, life begins to move forward naturally, without force, pressure, or regret, allowing growth to feel steady and sustainable. The story ends with a calm reminder that life does not change overnight, but it always responds to how time is treated, and by choosing to spend time wisely, even in small ways, the future slowly reshapes itself, because every focused hour builds progress, every disciplined day builds confidence, and every wise choice creates a better tomorrow. And the message is simple and timeless, that success is not found by chasing time, but by honoring it, starting today.